to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. We'll kick it off to get us underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to pass. It's Allard. Fires to the right. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open.
Nothing but green ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
This offense trying to quiet the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Ingram. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this run.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The Nittany Lions get enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Power football with the run. Hard running there. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Allen. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the ground. He's got it again. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Tight end finds a soft spot. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ingram. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Fair catch called for and made. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback checking the play. They'll leave it with him. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force the negative play.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Brown will throw it. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He'll keep it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. On the option. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst-case scenario, you don't convert on 4th. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Using his legs, it's Allen. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Finds his back in the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll run play action. Working the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Knights want to move quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Finds his man enough for the 1st. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Caught close to the marker. It's Allen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. All wideouts, no bats. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Aller. They're working that left side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Cross. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It is good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might move. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Give to the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Happy Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. At midfield, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Brown wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Right back to him on the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's crossed. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. They'll try to snap it quickly. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Aller. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Saunders. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Man, did he show some pops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we're tied up in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll pull it on the read. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. From the gun, running back on the move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Coming after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting up.
He caught it.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a crease to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Brown wants to pass. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. No No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
You just have to wonder about the headspace this kid is in right now. That's now his second missed kick. If he had made that one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs on the sideline, get his confidence back.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Pocket, the offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the fumble.
The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Hold it, up and.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Now adjusting. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Got it behind the line. It's Stokes. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Knights send out the punt unit. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Quick handoff. Nice move there. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. To throw, it's Allard. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Hand off from the shotgun. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they've regained the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the ground with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stokes. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Ingram. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out.
How How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll throw it on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.